Welcome to WTF. My name is Brett Sinclair, and it's absolutely brilliant to have you guys back. We're on the topic of talking absolute truths when it comes to cloud computing. Christian, how are you doing, bugger?
Okay, not bad since last time we spoke. Still wearing the same clothes?
Still wearing the same clothes, that's how we roll, right? This is our sixth day in a row.
Save on laundry bills.
So Christian, I mean, you've been in this game for ages. You've seen every single pricing model out there, every single deal that's been made. You've built most of the major infrastructure in this country. Today's topic is about pay-as-you-go. How does that work in the cloud environment, and why is the public cloud so different to our locally hosted infrastructure vendors?
So what I've seen most of the local vendors do, and they try to build their own version of the cloud. Some of them have been hit, some of them have been miss. Just based on cost, price, whatever they've got at their disposal to build those environments. What the local vendors are basically doing is they're allowing. There's kind of two models. Yes, it's pay as you go, but it's usually okay, cool. How many machines do you want? We'll build them for you. So they'll actually stack them up and build them, and whether they're on or off, you'll pay for them at the end of the month.
Oh, I see. So it's not even on a per minute.
No.
The guys are still stuck with really antiquated billing environments.
So look, it's one better off of having your own infrastructure. So yes. Fine.
So you've got to step forward.
Yes, and at the end of the month, I suppose you could shut that workload down so that at the end of the following month, it won't be accounted for there. But it's still not an ideal model, like some of the big hyperscale cloud providers, where the way they do it. The other thing that I've seen a lot of the local cloud sort of suppliers do is they offer you a kind of a subscription. They'll offer you a package of memory, CPU, and disk, and if you use 10% or 20 or 50, you still get billed for the entire package that you get.
But you commit to the package to earn yourself some discount.
That's correct.
And it's probably the package that they have most of, so they need to sell it, right? Yeah. It's probably not suited for you.
Well, yeah. Well, you can't get the benefits of really. Hang on, we've got analytics. We've got a big infrastructure environment which you use once a year. Even on a wherever you're hosting it, it is highly expensive to run those workloads because they usually have to be dedicated to you. If you look at per cloud, on a cloud basis, you get billed on a per minute or even per second basis. So that means run your workloads, scale as far as you want. Even if you're running big data queries, you can scale up to thousands of processes. Run your queries, shut down, you're done.
So I keep hearing the Google guys talk about we've just run a terabyte. The example is 3 terabytes of data. Terabytes. I know it sounds like dinosaur stuff, but it's fuck off big.
Yeah.
They run it, they process it, they crunch it down with a heavy algorithm in under 12 seconds. So do we end up paying a month's worth of cost for that? And apparently it's 9,000 virtual machines to make it happen.
I must say, this is something that Google sets themselves apart from the rest of the guys. Their big data and machine learning capabilities are unbelievable. So we fired up a 200 node Hadoop cluster in literally under 5 minutes. All bated breath.
Was that the meter?
That was at the meter. It was.
I saw you guys sweating a bit.
No, we did, because he didn't want to put in 200 instances.
20.
He actually put in by mistake. He put 200 instances and he hit click and he said this should deploy in 200. So we were sitting there with bated breath and
200 servers
200 Hadoop
created,
cluster.
fired up, and Hadoop installed on it, ready to
Now,
run.
if any of you have ever deployed a Hadoop cluster, know how much energy and effort it takes. How much
it's taken us almost a year and a half to get ours going.
Doesn't surprise me. And then it sits idle most of the time, which is not
so how much did that cost?
Oh, I didn't see what the cost was. I didn't actually see what the cost was.
I heard it was something between $5 and $8. Though.
Yeah, I didn't see.
Because you only left it up and running for 5-6 minutes.
Exactly.
Right?
It was, he spun up the workloads and he shut it down, but it wouldn't have been more than a couple of dollars to get that up and running.
Very impressive.
Yeah.
So, as Mike likes to pay for his fun times, pay as you go seems to be the way forward. Had to get that in. He's not with us, so
no,
let's
exactly.
get him in.
The best time to kick someone is when they're down.
Ladies and gentlemen, so note that this content is not pay as you go, it's free. Until next time, Christian, great having you on the show, bud.
Thanks for having me, Brett.
WTF, we're out.
Take care.